Ladies and gentlemen, your next bucket pull, we know him. Funny man. This is the long-awaited return of Ike Rafferty, everybody. Ike Rafferty. Here we go.
Tyler Perry just got the rights to remake Schindler's List. Yeah, the original was in black and white. This one's just going to be in black. They're going to go with the tagline, "You thought Ashy Elbows was bad." And instead of one movie, it's a whole Madea franchise. Diary of a Mad Black Nazi. The Mammy and the Striped Moo-Moo. Medea's Big Fat Holocaust. Sorry, Hellercost. I know you ain't putting me in the back of this train car.
Hell yeah. Ike Rafferty. An unbelievable premise.
Thank you, Tony.
If that movie came out, I would love to see it.
Unbelievable glasses.
Thank you. Thank you, Ike. You know what? I think you're the best performer of the night so far.
Flattery will get you everywhere.
That's right. Flattering and fattering.
Oh.
Take us through your writing process of that Tyler Perry Schindler's List joke. Did you think about perhaps adding in the fact that they put 8 million chickens in the ovens? I would.
I think that number is debatable, Tony.
I would. It would be the best part of the joke. If Michael didn't do that stupid drum hit thing afterwards, it would have eventually gained momentum in the room. I know these things. I study everything. Ike, you kind of look like you're losing your mind. Before you had facial hair, a little bit of color to you. Is living under a roof affecting you in a negative way, perhaps? You don't quite have the spark that you used to have.
I'm getting considerably less sun these days. Inside a lot, not seeing the daylight. This is the most I've been outside of my house. This is pretty exciting. Still no daylight, though.
Wow. What's something crazy we should know about you, Ike, that you've never told us before?
Oh, wow.
Does anybody tell the bucket pulls what the show is before they come out here? I mean, this is absolutely incredible.
This is Call Her Daddy, right? What do we...
Okay. Okie dokie. So how about that answer to the question from a minute ago?
I was hit a lot as a child.
Not enough.
Is that true?
It was. I feel like I'm looking at my stepdad again.
You are an interesting psychological case. It does seem like things have slowed up a bit with you. Kind of just like in your life. Are you like tired today?
No,
Are you on medicine perhaps?
No, I'm unmedicated. I've actually been going through Adderall withdrawals, so that might be...
Oh, wow. So who would have guessed that the thing that gives you energy and pep you were on before?
Yes.
And now you're not. Wow. It almost seems like that's the exact answer that I was looking for this entire time. Holy shit. That's incredible. I had no idea you were on Adderall. Normally, fat people aren't on Adderall. This is the whole thing. So when did you stop taking Adderall?
Back in December. There was a shortage.
Uh-huh. And so you went cold turkey?
Cold turkey.
And you also...
And ham.
Yes, exactly. Is it really true it's really true that you were beaten as a kid?
I was, yes.
Wow. That is so interesting to me. Are you still in communication with your parents at all, with the beaters?
Not with the beater, no.
Okay.
No.
But you think it affected you, perhaps, in life in some way?
Probably psychologically. Yeah.
Okay. This is perfect, because we have a very special guest here tonight at the Comedy Mothership. And here to give a little psychoanalysis I was hoping I was going to get an opportunity to use him tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, joining us just for a quick pop-in, make some noise for one of the most brilliant minds in the world. This is the one and only Jordan Peterson, everybody. Here we go. Wow. Live in the flesh. One of the great, brilliant, beautiful minds. The great and powerful Jordan Peterson. Jordan, sweet little Ike is going through Adderall withdrawals. He was
Been there.
Yes, you have. Interesting. We have. Okay, what do you? Can you help this guy? Can you tell him something, or ask him some questions, or what would you do to make him feel better through this process? What would you ask him, or say, or do, or some advice for him, or something?
Oh,
like
I'd get him off the stage and away from you mean bastards right away.
He signed up for it, Jordan.
Well,
He signed up for it.
I've been watching all of you, eh?
Yeah.
And he's saner than any of you four. And he's a lot saner than most of you. So, just a casual observation.
I love
I'm
it.
happy to be here.
With that said, you are a genius. Do you have any advice for someone that is going through Adderall withdrawals or something like that? Or
There's almost nothing that 40 ounces of rye won't fix.
That's beautiful. I love that. Hell yeah! I didn't realize you were Italian, Jordan Peterson. That is the answer to a lot of questions.
Yeah, well, what's Homer Simpson say? Alcohol, the cause of and solution to all of life's problems. Yeah.
I love it. I never would have guessed that Jordan Peterson would be quoting Homer Simpson. Up here, only in the Kill Tony universe do you see something like that.
Look at me sandwiched in between these two dudes. It's fucking nuts.
It's Neapolitan. That's what's going on here. Neapolitan.
We're gonna work out. Look at me now.
We got chocolate, strawberry, and vanilla.
Well,
Who doesn't love a little?
We clearly share a fashion sense.
Absolutely. Antonio Brown iced out.
Chocolate swirl.
Your next comedian won his goal. He is the newest Golden Ticket winner in the history of the show. This is only his third ever appearance. I love this fucking guy. I'm so excited to see another minute from the one and only, the brand newest Golden Ticket winner. This is Kansei Yasuda.
Hi guys. Good. I don't like when people in North America say, "Hey yo, respect," instead of saying bye, because in Japan we take respect to a whole nother level. Like for example, I'm 28 years old. Make some noise if you're younger than 28 years old. Nice. So you guys mean nothing to me. Like I don't. In Japan, we ask ages all the time because we have to decide what kind of relationship we're gonna have going forward. Like, are you gonna be my daddy or are you gonna be my bitch? That's why, because in North America, it's not good to ask ages. So that's why I have no choice but guess people's ages by how they look. And that's why I respect so many white people. Because you guys age like a banana in hot summer. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Kansei Yasuda with a brand new minute 30 seconds. I love it. Welcome back, Kansei.
Thank you very much, Donnie.
I love your style. An unbelievably soft, crisp delivery.
Thank you.
Yes. So you live in Toronto, Canada, correct?
Yes.
And you mostly hang out at a ramen place
Yes.
where your girlfriend works. Is that correct?
Every day.
Every day he sits at the ramen place and you eat.
Ramen.
That is correct. And you hang out with your girlfriend, who's a waitress there.
Yes.
You don't work at the ramen place, but you are probably a very popular patron there.
Yes, every
Has-
day.
Your girlfriend, she's Asian as well, correct?
Yes.
What kind of Asian is she?
Half Filipino, half Japanese.
Uh-huh. And what kind of Asian are you?
Half Korean, half Japanese.
Wow.
Yeah.
When you guys disagree about something, what is it usually about? What do you and your girlfriend chemistry-wise? What is,
Disagree?
is it what?
1 second.
Disagree.
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 She works at the, because she's Filipino, so she works a lot. So she works all day in Toronto, in Tondo Ramen, and then I'm like, I have no job, so I have to wait for her. So that's hard for me.
Wow.
Thank you.
How did it feel, that hug from Tommy just then?
Warm.
Hell yeah. Make some noise for your next bucket pull. It is Nate Lorette, everyone. Nate Lorette.
Hey. Hey. I'm from Oklahoma, which is just here but worse. Not good. Very religious state. But somehow we also legalized weed a few years back. Only state that I've ever seen a dispensary advertised with Bible verses. I remember there was this one ad on the radio. I'll recreate it for you guys. It started out. It was like, aha, Lord, you are the most high. Amen. Buy one, get one free at Jebediah's Burning Bush all week long. Can't spell salvation without sativa. Spelling joke. Sometimes when I say that I'm from Oklahoma, I'll get these people making really racist jokes towards Native Americans at me. They're like, oh, Oklahoma, what'd you learn in high school? Bird calls, gambling, hardy RR.
Boom. All the way to the limits. Nate Lorette with his Kill Tony debut. Welcome, Nate. Ladies and gentlemen, your next comedian is, without a doubt, one of the greatest regulars in the history of the show. He is here. He is live in the flesh. This is the Estonian assassin, Ari Matti.
Yo, happy Easter! I love how religious Americans are. On God! Estonia is one of the most atheist countries in the world. You ask an Estonian, do you believe in a higher power? We're like, I don't even believe in myself. Dude, you tell us there's an afterlife, we're like, fuck, there's more? Can I just fucking die? I went on a date with like a religious girl here. She's Catholic. And then after the date, we go to her place and she's like, don't worry, we can still do anal. I love how religious chicks treat their asshole like an offshore account in the Bahamas. It's outside the jurisdiction. I I love how she thinks she's gonna get to the pearly gates. God is gonna be like, what the fuck? And she's like, you never said. And God's gotta be like, get in here, you little slut. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys.
Boom. Another minute 30, brand new for Ari Matti. We've missed you, Ari. You were in Estonia for a while. Now you're back.
I went to see my kingdom.
That is right. You are the king of Estonia. How many of the people in Estonia look or act at all like Antonio Brown here?
Dude, I'd love to see you walk around with that helmet in Estonia. They're like, who the fuck is attacking us now? Holy shit. Jesus Christ, these guys are explosive.
Where are the women at?
Red Band has literally taken the time to look up the black population of Estonia. And Google's first sentence is, the black population in Estonia is small. Comprising a fraction of the total population. According to a 2011 census, 414 people, or 0.0315%, had at least one parent that is African. Which means that's even your mixed kids and everything. 414.
And I want to clarify, that was in 2011.
Right?
We got him out.
Black dick.
Happy birthday, Hitler.
What do you... What do you think about this place, Antonio Brown, the country of Estonia? What do you think about them only having 414? That includes mixed people. Does this sound like a fun place for you to visit? Are you interested at all in visiting Estonia?
Yeah, I want to check it out.
You're going to fuck every woman there.
Want to fuck? We want to fuck!
Hell yeah. I think he can single-handedly change the percentage of African Americans, of African
Why does he
Estonians.
keep looking at me?
Antonio, you're drinking White Russians?
Yes.
You ever have a White Russian with titty milk?
Titty milk, yeah. You know, when the baby's born, you know, they put them on the titties.
You know that cord can come out, too.
Yeah, malnutrition.
There's a lot to digest there. You said titty milk. He said when the babies are born, that's what they drink. Like, perhaps that's a fun fact that we've never heard of before.
Right to the titties.
Have you had a White Russian with titty milk, Ari Matti?
Yes.
Really? Tell us about this.
I was partying on a boat with Russians, and then we were making White Russians. We only had the liquor, ran out of the milk, and then one of the bitches was lactating. Meow, 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 meow.
Wow.
Lick, 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 lick. Fresh.
How was it? Was it good?
I gotta say, titty milk is fucking delicious, dude.
Have you ever drank titty milk before, Antonio Brown?
It's called colostrum.
Now what's crazy is I was making fun of you before for not for stating something that was obvious, and now look at you now. You're like the doctor of titty milk. You are like a solving it all.
Well, it's another episode of Antonio Brown sipping titty milk. The master of titty milk, Antonio Brown.
I love it. Have you ever thought about having a White Russian with chocolate milk, having a Black Russian?
I've never seen a black Russian.
No, no one has, and no
Neither
one.
a black Estonian either.
Ari Maddie, you are the fucking man. We love you. A real life rock star, live in the flesh. All right, we realized that we have not had a female comedian pulled out of the bucket all night tonight, so I pulled until I found one. This looks like a very fun name. Make some noise for Andriy from Russia, everybody. Andriy from Russia. Oh, okie dokie. All right. Looks like I fucked up. It's okay. I guess it's Andre, spelled with a Y. One more time. Andre, perhaps, from Russia?
Okay. I'm not gay, but I do yoga sometimes. Because back home in Russia, you need to explain these kind of hobbies. It's very homophobic place, you know. You wash your hands twice a day, gay. You cut your hair twice a year, gay. You went to Thailand and rented Ladyboy for 2 weeks? Well, package was cheaper, okay? And cheaper than a real woman, too. Congratulations, guys. America is great again. You feel it? Yeah? 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 No genders, no immigrants, no abortions. Feels like Mother Russia. I think you guys can change the name from USA to USSA. That's it for me. Thank you.
Wow. Andre from Russia.
Yep.
You're really from Russia, huh?
Yes.
How long have you lived in America?
6 weeks now.
Okay, so how old are you?
33 this summer.
33. Okay, very good. And so you live in Russia full time. You're just visiting for a while?
Yeah, I'm visiting. I actually live in Asia for the last 8 years.
Where in Asia?
First, when I left, I lived in China, then Indonesia, and last couple of years, it's all over the place. Thailand, Malaysia.
Thailand,
whatever.
yeah, I could tell when you said all over the place that it's Thailand. No doubt about it. You're having a good time over there.
Yep.
Yep. Because from behind, it's all the same.
You don't see?
That's right. Speaking of white Russians, let's check in with 14 deep here, Antonio Brown. Have you ever been to Russia, Antonio?
I've never been to Russia.
There is nothing you can say that isn't hilarious.
You're in Russia right now, dude. You're fucking gone, boy.
Okay.
Right to the movie theaters.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
Someone take me home.
What do you do for work?
I do a bit of crypto and a bit of affiliate marketing.
Okay, crypto and affiliate marketing.
Of course.
What's the second part?
Affiliate marketing is like you sell links, whatever, and get commissions.
Another scam artist. This is great. Absolutely incredible.
Homeless people and scam artists.
Yeah, well, yeah. We get well with black people, so.
You do?
Russians and, yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah. Yeah.
You've seen someone where you're from that looks like Antonio Brown?
We have a whole university with a program, but they're not African American. They're like African.
What? Wait, hold on a second. Hold on. What do you mean there's a whole university? What exactly are they teaching these people?
He got a program.
He called it a program. That's insane. You called it a program. It's 2025. You're in America. You can't be calling it programs.
I'm learning, okay?
Okay, so what goes on at this program?
So the university has the highest amount of black people there, and it's called Russian University of International Friendship.
Of international friendship?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And where is this? What is that in Moscow?
Yeah, that's in Moscow. Of course. They wouldn't survive anywhere else.
Right. That is just, he's just being honest there.
Yeah, just being honest.
Do you... have you ever been to this university or driven by it or seen it? Do you know anything about it? Do people go around there? What's it like?
It's...
Just tell the truth.
Okay, it's a lot of not stylish black people. It's...
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by not stylish?
Okay, for me as Russian, there are black people on television. They're stylish.
Mm-hmm.
And there are black people from university. They're not.
Yeah. When you say they're not, you mean they're just wearing like normal clothes, like flannels, no
chains.
No chains.
This motherfucker, you gonna take that? You gonna take that, AP?
That is one of very Russian Russian popular rapper. His name is No Chains.
I meant golden chains, guys. I didn't even think about any other. No, hey, no.
No one else was thinking about that either, by the way. You just had your own little break there. I was not even thinking about slavery.
Sorry?
You need a crash out bucket.
He does need a crash out bucket. But for now, you're going to settle for a big joke book. Congratulations. There he goes. We're moving along.
Thank you, guys.
Flying through it. There you go. Andre from Russia. We've come to the part of the show. This is it. The grand finale. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the man with the record for all-time appearances, all-time interviews, all-time everything. He is a Kill Tony Hall of Famer. Originally from Memphis, Tennessee. Now he is the ambassador to Austin. The Vanilla Gorilla, the Memphis Strangler, the Pope of Piracy, the King of Conundrums, the Memphis Strangler, the Big Red Machine. This is William Montgomery, ladies and gentlemen.
Carmelo Anthony has had quite the month of April. I mean, first he's inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame, and then he travels to a high school track meet and kills someone. He claims self-defense, which would be the first time Carmelo Anthony attempted defense. Everybody gives Santa all the props, but what about the Easter Bunny? He has to hop his ass to every Christian household in America. Santa's fat ass rides in a chariot eating cookies and drinking milk. Meanwhile, the bunny is a one-man band, and all we leave him is nothing but, oh, and by the way, Jesus died and rose from the dead, so have some respect. The Pope died yesterday, and it's kind of weird because he died the day after J.D. Vance came to see him. I mean, it would make a lot more sense if it had been Hillary Clinton, but who had been the last person to see him alive, but J.D. Vance? And by the way, I heard after he died, they scheduled a meeting of the Cardinals, and I had no idea the Pope had played professional baseball. Okay, that's my time, Tony.
Wow. My God. You would think that the man that has done it the most would come in and just cruise by leaning on his laurels, but not at all. Boom, boom,
Not
boom.
tonight,
boom,
Tony.
boom.
I'm at fucking 94 miles on the row machine already this month, Tony.
Wow.
400 miles since January, Tony.
Wow.
I'm going across the Atlantic this year.
Wow. You will row 500 miles, and you will row 500 more to be the man that rows 500 miles and rows down at your door. All right. Okay. That was incredible. Very topical. Carmelo Anthony, the Pope, Easter. You covered it all. I mean,
We're covering it, dude.
You are dialed in. Let me ask you something, William. You are one of the most interesting creatures in not only in the history of the show, but I think in this modern era of comedy. And you are always so entertaining to watch, interact with guests. And my friend, we have a very special treat. This is Antonio Brown.
No, Antonio Brown. It's so nice to see. What are you smoking there? Is that a blunt?
That's the Anchor Cannabis.
Yep, stayanchored.com.
Can I hit your blunt with you, Antonio?
Hit the za.
And also, Antonio, Tony might remember this. Red Band might remember this, but it's so weird. White Russians were actually my favorite drink. I'm almost at 4 years sober here very soon. But Antonio, maybe tonight, would you give me a little sip of your drink?
Yeah, taste that.
Thank you.
No, don't. William,
Cheers.
don't. William,
Cheers.
don't.
Antonio, you failed the test, man! It's been almost 4 years,
sober.
dude.
He can't do it. He can't
Holy
do it.
shit, man! You were gonna let me drink your White Russian, which I appreciate, but yeah, it'd be a nightmare, Antonio. It's been almost 4 years, man. I was about to kill myself.
He was. William can't have a
This
drink.
is funny.
William can't have a drink without.
And Antonio, not a lot of people know this, but Red Band's mom and I, who's kind of elderly now, we have sex with each other. What do you think about that? Antonio, he's got like this old ass mom, and we fuck each other whenever I'm in Ohio.
Wait, what is that?
I got you a present.
Oh, Red Band got you a present. What is
Really?
that? What is that? Open it up, William.
Is this Snuffleupagus? I'm going through this weird Snuffleupagus phase right now, Tony, and this is perfect. Red Band, thank you.
That's adorable.
Welcome.
I regret telling Antonio about your mom and I. Seriously, I really do. You had to gave me a present tonight.
Wow,
God.
that is adorable. Snuffleupagus from Sesame Street. Wow.
Take your mom pussy.
Antonio, would you ever be willing to travel with me up to Ohio to have sex with Red Band's mom? Seriously.
That would be great.
Like maybe that's when I start drinking again. We could maybe do a sex tape or something with his mom. Would you be open, maybe?
That sounds like a yes to me.
I'll pass on that.
Normally he catches, but tonight he passes.